Hey guys, it's Papa Steve on the move. Here we are, back in the mountains again. Man, it's great to be back. Heading out on a 5-day trip up Pipestone Pass to Devon Lakes here in Banff National Park. It's going to be a great trip. Can't wait to get started. So hey guys, here we are at the trailhead. It's just at the Mosquito Creek exit on Highway 93 in the Icefields Parkway in Banff National Park. Pretty easy to find. There's a big sign there. There's parking across the highway. You have to walk across the highway to hit the trailhead. It's right at the bridge, so you can't miss it. There's a little shelter here with some information. I'm just going to load up my pack and head up the trail. From the junction of Trans-Canada Highway 1 and the Icefields Parkway Highway 93, drive northwest on the parkway for 24 kilometers, or 15 miles, to the Mosquito Creek Campground. Park in the unpaved lot on the left side of the highway, immediately below the highway. The trailhead is on the right side of the highway, just north of the Mosquito Creek Bridge at about 1,830 meters elevation. Just past the trailhead kiosk, begin a brief climb north above Mosquito Creek. It's a gentle ascent over rocky trail with many bridged crossings. At 5 kilometers and about 150 meters of elevation gain, pass through the Mosquito Creek backcountry site and cross the creek's south bank. The trail becomes very rocky as you ascend at a moderate climb. So guys, here about 7 kilometers from the trailhead is the fork in the road. One takes you to Molar Pass and the other one takes you up to Fish Lakes. It's a beautiful spot right at the base of No-See-Um Mountain. Great spot to stop and take a little break before you head on. Further up, I found this group of ptarmigan crossing the trail. It took them a couple minutes to actually get across all of them safely, but I just stood by and watched. Hey guys, looks like we've reached a peak or a plateau of some sort. We're at about 8 kilometers from the trailhead, about 475 meters of elevation. Beautiful spot, right in the middle of all these mountains. Man, if this hike gets any better, it's going to be a fantastic couple days. Solo hiking makes you really appreciate what you got back home too. And right now, I'm going to appreciate a peanut butter and jam sandwich made by the person I adore the most. Thanks for lunch, baby. So after a quick lunch break up in the mountains, I had a short visit from my furry friend. I stopped and watched the marmot for a while and then crossed the creek, grabbed my pack, and hit the trail. Head past Mosquito Lake at 9.5 kilometers or 495 meters elevation gain. It's a great spot for a break before you ascend North Molar Pass. The trail steepens at 11.6 kilometers, switchbacking over the steep rocky back of the pass. Just when you think you're almost at the top, more to go. Cross the rocky gap of North Molar Pass at 11.9 kilometers and about 760 meters elevation gain before descending the steep scree. Continue descending south as the trail opens up. With no trees to impede the view, you can fully appreciate the scenery. Molar Mountain looms ahead. After a bridge stream crossing above a small canyon, continue descending to Upper Fish Lake, which is now visible as you approach the tree line. Enter the campground on the northern shore of the upper lake at about 15.4 kilometers. This is a great stopping point as the site makes an excellent base camp for exploring. The main trail continues east-northeast, curving right to Lower Fish Lake, encircled by alpine larch, and continues on to the Pipestone River Valley. To get to Pipestone Pass, keep left at the signed fork and continue a short descent to a warden's cabin and stables. Just below the cabin, rock hop Fish Creek at 2,140 meters. The trail then ascends into a forest with plenty of switchbacks, exiting into a small meadow at 16.8 kilometers, about 140 meters above the warden's cabin. The Pipestone River Valley is visible below. Continue following the trail to Moose Lake. Follow the trail along the lake and rock hop the lake's outlet stream. It's easy to lose the trail in the marsh, but continue generally northwest and you pick it up again soon. Pass Iceberg Lake at the 20.3 kilometer mark, about 300 meters above Moose Lake. You should check your water past this point, as there are few places to refill once you begin to ascend the spine of the ridge. Just taking a break. Great place to fill up the water. Some real Lord of the Rings shit out here. Ahead is a prominent knoll. On the right side is Pipestone Gap, which you'll soon pass through. Pass over the red-hued scree. The trail's very difficult to see here, so remember your path in case you have snow on the return. Enter the gap and ascend 20 meters to rejoin the trail at 23.7 kilometers and 2,435 meters. If the gap is snow-free, you may directly descend northeast down the draw and join the trail at the bottom. Devon Mountain lies immediately ahead. The view extends northwest along the Siffler River Valley's alpine meadows. At 27.2 kilometers and 2,265 meters, you'll reach the Siffler Clearwater Junction. It is not well marked, so take care to not miss it like I did. Keep right and ascend the twisting trail northeast to Clearwater Pass. Cross the pass at 28.2 kilometers, or 2,320 meters, elevation, circling Devon Mountain. You'll soon see the shallow upper Devon Lake. To get to the lower lake, you must abandon the trail and rock hop the upper lake's outlet stream and hike another kilometer to the larger lower Devon Lake at 32 kilometers from the trailhead. There is no established campground near Devon Lakes, so you will need to random camp. There are no trees tall enough to hang your food out of a bear's reach, so remember to bring a bear-proof container. While I saw no trace of bears in the area, they are definitely close by, so be prepared or hope you're lucky. I never made it to the lower lake. I got caught in a storm and I had to shelter in place in the meadow west of the upper lake. The storm was harsh and I had to abandon my plans to reach the lower lake. I was so relieved to have my Garmin InReach to communicate with my family back home. I was also happy to have some quality gear and a repair kit, as my tent did not hold up well and took some minor damages. The wind never relented, so I woke before dawn, packed up camp, and proceeded to hike the 32 kilometers back to the car. 3 mountain passes in one day is a pretty good hike, so I took plenty of breaks, drank lots of water, and reached the car about 12 hours later. It really is a beautiful place that I would highly recommend, but please be prepared. It is a remote area in the park, best seen in the summer or fall. I hope you guys enjoyed the trip report. Reach out in the comments or social media if you have any questions. Until then, as always, I'll see you guys on the trail. It's Papa Steve on the move.